You're a bit bored by this fight, isn't it, really?
Look, Badou Jack's a 3-weight world champion. He's 42 years of age, though.
Oh, he's a tough fight for anybody.
Badou Jack should win this. I think he's the smarter boxer. He's got a better boxing IQ.
They are close in level at the moment because Badou Jack's obviously not the end.
Yeah, I kind of want Mikaelian to win because I think he'll go, I'll fight Opataya there.
We get to see Zerdo and Opataya undisputed.
Well, there's more chance of me winning the Euro Millions in that fight ever being made.
Welcome back to BoxCast. In this episode, we're going to look at the upcoming fight between Badou Jack and Noel Mikaelyan, taking place on the 13th of December 2025 in Los Angeles, USA, for the WBC World Cruiserweight Championship. Start with a tail of the tape. Badou Jack has 29 wins, 3 losses, 3 draws. He's had 35 fights in total, 17 wins by KO. He's age 42. He's 6 foot 1 inch tall, 185 centimeters, and he's got a 73-inch reach, 185 centimeters. It's 200 pounds or 90.7 kilos for cruiserweight limit, and he fights out of an orthodox stance. Noel Mikaelyan has a record of 27 wins, 3 losses, 0 draws, 30 fights in total, 12 wins by KO. He's age 35. He's 6 foot 3.5 inches tall, 192 centimeters, and a 75-inch reach, 191 centimeters. And he also fights out of an orthodox stance. Simon, your thoughts on this? WBC being the WBC. So it's a rematch as well because Badou Jack won by majority decision in May, I think, when they had their first fight. So it's a rematch of that fight.
Yeah.
Because I think it was quite a close scoring. I think it was 115, 113, 114, 114, and 115, 113. So a rematch to clarify the situation. You're a bit bored by this fight, isn't it? Really, we want to see either Opataya. They should be fighting Opataya or Ramirez. Preferably Opataya.
Yeah. Look, Badou Jack's a 3-weight world champion, and you can't knock that. He's beaten some fantastic. He's beat every British. He's beat like our British best at the time with George Groves, Nathan Cleverly, drew with James DeGale. That was down at super middleweight, light heavyweight. Smashed Macabu up. Drew with Adonis Stevenson, who at the time was, Superman.
Fantastic, yeah.
He's 42 years of age, though. Fights once every 18 years.
Well, to be fair, he's going to, if they get this on, it's 2 fights in a year. So it's one in May thinking. But yeah, there was about 2 and a bit years before that.
I don't know what happened in that, whether injuries,
yeah.
whatever. I don't know. All I can go on is back in the day he was
fantastic.
Oh, he was. Fantastic combination puncher, really good uppercut, fantastic body puncher.
Mm-hmm. He's a tough fight for anybody.
Footwork. Thought it'd be a little bit smaller to go up to cruiserweight. What is he, 6 foot and a half?
6 foot 1, isn't it?
Yeah,
so slightly. It's more like a light heavyweight size.
Like I say, he's gone through them weights, and like I say, you can't knock someone that's a 3-weight world champion. You're good if you're a 3-weight world champion. You're superb.
And he's won every fight at cruiserweight. He's had 5. So this is his 6th. Obviously, he had some light heavyweight, but you got Jean Pascal and Marcus Brown. But
he's a tough cookie.
But he drew with Adonis Stevenson. He's beat Nathan Cleverly. Drew with James DeGale.
Destroyed Nathan Cleverly. The James DeGale fight was a really good fight.
And he's beaten George Groves and co. So yeah,
got
shows
a solid
the level.
chin as well.
Yeah,
really solid.
Well, he's not been stopped, has he? Once he's been stopped. Who was that by? Yeah, Derek Edwards, but he was down twice in the first. And that was a super middleweight. So it must have been like an off night with his weight.
No, we can't say that. But no, he's a good
Well,
fighter.
yeah, you could have been caught. And he can get caught,
Mikaelian,
isn't it?
also good rate fighter. Should he have won the first fight?
I think subjective was close, isn't it?
It was hard to split him.
You could put it either way, but it was like a draw was probably a more reasonable result.
But it wasn't a great fight, though, was it?
No.
And is that down to Mikaelian, or is it?
Well, I think they are close in level at the moment because Badou Jack's obviously not at the end.
Yeah.
But then in Mikaelian's no spring chicken, he's 35 as well, isn't it? And when he has stepped up, so he's got all right, that was a close fight. I mean, he's a tough fighter because he's lost to Myris Breedis at this, but that was close as well, although it was a unanimous decision. And then a split decision against Christoph, his name, Vlodosic. So
I just think going into this as a rematch, Badou Jack should win this. I think he's the smarter boxer. He's got a better boxing IQ.
Yeah. But obviously his age isn't on his side. It's whether he can get better and can Mikaelian.
Yeah.
Again, Mikaelian probably can a little bit and they can make more adjustments. But yeah, I agree. I think Badou Jack is the more smarter boxer.
But then the problem I have with Badou Jack is he going to go missing them for another 3 years?
Yeah, well, we need to clear. This needs to go to the belt. Needs to have that fight. Either they need to beat, but they need to have the fight with Opataya, or ideally with Opataya, so there's 2-2, and then we can see the Ramirez, the undisputed.
It's fight in Saudi. It is, isn't
it? Los Angeles, LA.
Is it a Riyadh season fight though?
Don't know. They have the first fight was in Riyadh,
Yeah.
so I don't know on this. I don't think so because I think they've got another event. So it might be sponsored by him, but I don't think it's a main.
I kind of want Mikaelian to win because I think he'll go, I'll fight Opataya next. I definitely think he'd say that, whereas Badou Jack, I don't think he would. But I think Badou Jack would fight Ramirez. Weirdly, that's quite a good fight, that Badou Jack Ramirez. Quite a good technical battle.
Technical battle. Boxing.
But going back to this, I think Mikaelian,
because it was Rizicki, the guy we've done before, isn't it? Was the one who's supposed to be there. That's the one they were going for. And then
but didn't he move up to Bridgerweight or something?
I don't know what it is. Yeah, he's gone missing in there, but he's like the number 3, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I think
number 2 on this after
Mikaelian. He has to make Badou work for every second of every round. He's 42 years of age.
Yeah.
A bit like we saw with Conor Benn. You've got against you.
You've got to put the pace up that he can't keep up with it.
Yeah.
And he has got work rate, Mikaelian. So if you can do that, if you can fight at your pace rather than Badou Jack's pace, you've got a chance.
That's what you've got to do.
Yeah.
You really have got to do that. Can he do that? Would Badou Jack let him do that? I don't think Mikaelian's good enough to do that.
Yeah, it's whether you are. Can you step up and do it? And now Badou Jack's seen him. Maybe he's worked them out so he can get. It might be clearer. It depends. I think it depends on who sets the pace on this, who gets it. And I think then the fight is probably, if Rizicki's still there, he was supposed to fight Mikaelian for this belt, and then Badou Jack's come in. So even if they have that, but then they need to have the pick of fights in it. I think go up one of the others, go up to the 2 main guys, and Zerdo or Opataya.
Yeah, because that's all we want to see. I want to see this.
Or Billum Smith.
No, to get him out, he's done.
Yeah, I think they have to get out the way in it and do. There's only Peralta is the other one in that division, isn't it? But I think they need to basically. The WBC need to get one of the others, isn't it? And then have it a proper.
Wish they'd have a bloody another Super 6.
Yeah. But there is talk, so hopefully next year we will get to see it. So. Opataya's got to come through his next fight, and then these sort out their fight, and then hopefully that will be the next one for their, and then let Zerdo recover. He's going to have his warm up, and then And then we get it on in middle plus time of next year. We get to see Zerdo and Opataya, but undisputed. I think that's the plan.
Yeah,
Cool.
and I've won the Euro Millions.
I hope so.
Well, there's more chance of me winning the Euro Millions than that fight ever being made. I'm telling you right now.
Now I'm going to message you when it gets made. Well, they've got to get through the fights, isn't it?
It's not going to happen.
They win.
That fight ain't going to happen. I've come to that conclusion.
Okay, let's go through odds. Let's see what the odds are. Interested in this? Needs to go. So the odds. Mikaelian slight favourite, 8-13. And Badou Jack is 7-5.
I'm going to put all my Euro Millions. All my Euro Millions winnings on Badou Jack.
Okay. You can have Jack. What?
Points. 115, 113.
I'm going to go for Mikaelian on points.
Oh, why do you do this to me? Mikaelian's not good enough.
I don't think he's that, but I just want him to win. So because then it clearly opens up that bit. Because he'll either fight Riziki or it'll do something.
But like I say,
and then it's interesting.
Weird. Forget about Riziki. Riziki's a bridgerweight. Forget about him. Badou Jack versus Ramirez is a really good fight. Technically.
Yeah.
Mikaelian Opataya is a really good fight.
Yeah. And that's the one I want to see. So that's why I'm picking Mikaelian.
So.
But yeah, if Badou Jack wins, I think against Zerdo would be the fight to make.
Yeah, he ain't going to go near Opataya. You know, he's not.
I don't think it suits.
Hold on. It must only be 43 then and going in against the
Fresh
demon.
At the prime.
Not a chance.
Yeah. So, yeah, either can win, but I think Mikaelian would move the division forward more. So I'm going to go for Mikaelian.
But like I say, you can't.
But I could see Badou Jack winning because he's a wily old fox.
Look,
and he has got.
I'd never give him enough credit, but he is a 3-weight world champion.
Yeah.
He's fought some fantastic opposition. Yeah, he's 42 now. Shame he didn't fight a lot more, I'd say. Because I think how many fights has he had? He hasn't had a lot of fights either, has he?
Like not loads. 35, I think I said. Yeah, 35 altogether. But
when you think of a 42-year-old of 35 fights, it's not a lot, is it?
Yeah. Well, he's been out for 2, isn't it? Like you said, 2 years or something before he fought Mikaelian the first time. And then he was more loud. He was doing about 2 fights a year. But he's had like pauses in that. But yeah, he was a really good fighter. So maybe if we get to see flashes of that or that, then it may be, be really, really good fight. Then it's hard work for Mikaelian. Because I think Badou Jack is more polished. I think Mikaelian is the fight in him. Obviously, and age is on his side a little bit. But we shall see. So, yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. Badou Jack or Noel Mikaelyan. And who would you like to see him fight next? Which one do you think it is? Badou Jack versus Ramirez versus Zerdo Ramirez. And Mikaelian versus Opataya. Let us know your thoughts on this. Anything else to add, Simon?
Please sort out the cruiserweight division.
Yeah. Well, that's what we need this to move on, innit? And then Opataya versus Ankara coming up. So we've done the video on that. So watch that one. Watch this one. I think this fight is on, let me just see, we haven't said that in it. Amazon Prime. Pay-per-view. What the heck? So I just ruined it now. Right.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure this fight warrants a pay-per-view, even though it's a world cruiserweight title fight. Yeah. No, it doesn't. If you can see
this fight wouldn't even make ITV4.
Yeah, it might make ITV5, which doesn't
in America, if you don't know what that is, that's like a channel that's like way down.
Yeah. Yeah. On Amazon Prime, yeah, that's fine. On pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. It's got to be $1.99.
Yeah, that doesn't.
If that's over $1.99,
could you see anybody in the UK paying for that? In the US, all right, maybe, but even then, you've got a Swedish fighter against a German fighter. So, other than if you have to pay to watch it, I mean, who else is going to pay? Yeah, we're forced to. Yeah, so I'd like to see the pay-per-view numbers on that. We'll have to research to see what happens. I've only just noticed that. We could have taken... Yeah, let us know if you think this should be a pay-per-view fight and if you're going to be paying for it. No disrespect to the two fighters.
We need to find out how much that is.
I'm going to find out and I'm not...
Let's have a quick look now.
Yeah.
How much is...
Jack v. Mikaelian.
Why has it said Badou Jack versus Michael Jackson? On Prime.
Yeah, I've got Amazon Prime on the thingy. Give them logged in. We have a look. Let's have a look.
$29.99.
Yeah, that's what it says on.
But $1 of that will go to charity. $29.99.
It's ridiculous. Well, in America, that's about half the price the normal fights are in there.
Whatever charity they've donated to, I'm really sorry you're not getting any money that week.
Amazon Prime Video.
$29.99. Who's promoting that fight? $29.99. That is so bad.
Not bringing up. You need to be signed in. Unfortunately, I'm not signed in. Otherwise, I can have a look. Yeah, we'll find out and have that. But it's $29.99 in the US. And
the undercard is Gevor Mungilia, who's 8-2-0 versus Brooke Siberian 8-2-4, and a whole slew of inexperienced fighters who I'm unfamiliar with, and that's from Bad Left Hook. Shout out Bad Left Hook.
$24.99 UK. Oh my!
I ain't paying that. Sorry. No way. I watched the highlights. I ain't paying $24.99.
Okay, it's saying that on the Zone and the Sky, so it hasn't got the. I don't think that's the Amazon price, but yeah. Anyway, we shall see. We will find out on the after fight, and we will update you on what that is. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. And on that note of ridiculousness, we will end. Let us know your thoughts on the pay-per-view.
Yeah,
should it be pay-per-view or should it not? And what should the pricing be? I mean, I know that's relatively low. That's not low, but it's half the price. Normally the $70, $75 for pay-per-view fights US or more. So that's
They're not even USA fighters though.
I know. Well, that's what I mean. Who's going to pay? I'll be interested to see. But $24.99 in UK, that's ridiculous. I'm not even sure unless you're really, really big boxing fans, that anybody know who the hell they are.
If that breaks 1,000 pay-per-views, I'll wear a dress for a podcast.
Just all I think that's just going to be in all the people who have boxing podcasts or something, or boxing channels watching. I'm not sure anybody else is.
Bad.
Yeah, we shall see. Yeah, and on that note, we will end on that note of disappointment and shock. Yeah, let us know your thoughts on that, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching and listening.